What if we could simply grow a new organ in a lab? What if I told you doctors can now grow a human kidney in a lab, and it survived for 34 weeks outside the body? This breakthrough could change medicine forever. And it may even save your life one day. For decades, this has been the stuff of science fiction. It has been a distant dream for millions of patients and their families, a far-off hope for doctors and scientists working tirelessly in their labs. But today, on August 29, 2025, that dream is inching closer to reality. We are standing at a remarkable crossroads in medical history, a moment that could redefine what it means to heal the human body. We are talking about a future where your own cells could be used to create a brand new kidney, perfectly matched to your body. Imagine a world without the desperate search for a donor. Your kidneys are your body's sophisticated filtration system. Every day they work tirelessly, cleaning your blood, removing waste, balancing fluids. For millions worldwide, dialysis is the primary treatment for kidney failure. Imagine being tethered to a machine for hours at a time, several days a week. It drains your energy, restricts your diet, dictates your schedule. Right now, hundreds of thousands of people are on waiting lists, hoping for a call that may never come. Imagine your life, or the life of someone you love, hanging in the balance, dependent on a tragic event befalling a stranger. Patients wait for months, sometimes for years. As they wait, their health often declines. Even for the lucky ones, a transplant often means lifelong immunosuppressant drugs and side effects. And now, we may have found a key. The recent news of a lab-grown kidney surviving for an unprecedented 34 weeks isn't just another headline. It is a beacon of hope, a tangible sign that we are on the cusp of changing medicine forever. It forces us to ask ourselves, are we prepared for this new era? This isn't just a scientific curiosity, it's a revolution in the making. This is the promise of regenerative medicine. Scientists have taken a monumental step forward, a leap that could one day end the suffering of millions. Let's explore what this incredible achievement means for all of us. In a laboratory in Israel, a team of pioneering scientists has achieved something extraordinary. For the first time, they have successfully grown a miniature human kidney from stem cells and sustained it in the lab for an astonishing 34 weeks. These are the body's master cells, remarkable in their ability to develop into many different cell types. The scientists began with human pluripotent stem cells, which have the potential to become any cell in the body. Through a carefully orchestrated process, they guided these cells, coaxing them to differentiate and self-organize. They provided them with the right chemical signals and a supportive environment, essentially telling them, become a kidney. It had tiny filtering units called nephrons and the beginnings of a collecting duct system, the essential plumbing needed to process waste. To keep it alive, the scientists developed a sophisticated bioreactor system. This device acted like an artificial body, continuously supplying the mini kidney with a flow of nutrients and oxygen, just as blood vessels would in a living person. Previously, lab-grown organoids would survive for only a few days or weeks. This extended survival time is a game changer. It proves that the two biggest challenges in organ engineering, creating complex internal architecture and then keeping the structure alive, can be overcome. While this kidney is not yet ready for transplant, it serves as a powerful proof of concept. It shows that the blueprint for building a human organ can be successfully executed in a lab setting. It all starts with the patient's own cells, perhaps from a simple skin sample or a blood sample. These cells are then reprogrammed back into a primordial state, becoming induced pluripotent stem cells, or iPSCs. This is like hitting the reset button, turning a specialized cell back into a master cell that can become anything. It's like a complex recipe, where every ingredient and every step must be timed perfectly. As the cells multiply and differentiate, they begin to self-organize. This is one of the most magical parts of the process. To help this process along, scientists often use a scaffold, a biodegradable, sponge-like structure sometimes created with a three-dimensional printer. This provides the basic shape and framework for the organ to grow on and within. The final crucial step is perfusion. A system of pumps circulates a nutrient-rich fluid through it, delivering oxygen and removing waste. This not only keeps the cells alive, but also helps them mature and develop further, preparing them for the complex job of filtering blood. The successful creation of this lab-grown kidney opens a door to a future that could eliminate the organ transplant waiting list entirely. Instead, their doctor takes a small sample of their own cells and sends it to a lab. Weeks later, months later, a brand new custom-grown kidney is ready for transplantation. It would transform organ transplantation from a race against time into a scheduled, predictable medical procedure. Because these organs would be grown from the patient's own cells, they would be a perfect genetic match. This is perhaps the most significant advantage. The risk of organ rejection, the primary complication in transplantation today, would be virtually eliminated. Patients would no longer need to take powerful immunosuppressant drugs for the rest of their lives. This technology isn't limited to kidneys. What we learn could be applied to hearts, livers, lungs, and more. The knowledge gained from building a kidney will accelerate research across the board. Scientists can use organoids to study disease and test drugs safely and effectively on human tissue without risking a patient. This will dramatically speed up discovery of new treatments, benefiting everyone. While the promise is immense, it is crucial to temper our excitement with a dose of reality. The kidney grown in the lab was a miniature version, not a full-sized adult organ ready for transplant. Scaling up to create a large, fully functional organ is a monumental engineering challenge that will likely take many more years. We must figure out how to create a complete vascular system that can be connected seamlessly to a patient's arteries and veins. Beyond technical challenges, there are significant ethical and regulatory questions to address. The first human trials will carry immense risks and will require careful oversight. Who will have access to this technology? The cost will almost certainly be astronomical at first. We must have a serious societal conversation about how to ensure equitable access. Doctors, ethicists, policymakers, and the public all need a seat at the table. This research is fueled by public support and scientific funding. More importantly, it shines a spotlight on kidney health. With conditions like high blood pressure and diabetes on the rise, more people are at risk. Understanding your risks, getting regular checkups, and managing your health are things you can do today to protect your future. Ultimately, this story is about more than just a single organ. It is a profound statement about human ingenuity and our relentless pursuit of a better future. It is a message of hope. For every patient on dialysis, for every family waiting by the phone, this breakthrough means that the scientific community is fighting for them. It signifies that a day is coming when we will not just treat disease, but conquer it by rebuilding life itself, one cell at a time, one cell at a time. For the first time in history, scientists are building human organs from scratch. The future of medicine is here, and it's only just beginning. Would you trust a lab-grown kidney? Comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you want more Future of Health stories, hit subscribe. I'll keep you updated.